There I am. What do I like to craft? I like to make wreaths. I like to make flower arrangements. I like to make do cardstock, make cards, do decorate cards. Hey, bunch of carrots. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Lynn B, Elizabeth, Vita, Susan Gill, Patricia White. Hi, all of y'all. So, anyway, hey, Borderline. Hey, Kimberly. How are you? So, y'all, I've got to show y'all something hilariously funny because sometimes I am so oblivious. Okay. Uh, hey, Mary. How are you? So sometimes I am like so oblivious to things that are just as easy as can be. So I pulled this out of a jewelry jar not too long ago, and I think I remember showing it to y'all. I was like, "What is this? What is this?" So today I'm sitting here playing with it, and I mash it in and figure out it's a box clasp on a large scale, but that's exactly what it is. It's a box clasp. So you would fasten this to one end of the necklace and this to the other, and it would be your clasp. And then to open it, you would just mash it like you would a knife. So that's funny. So anyway, that's a humongous one, isn't it? So I'll have to hang on to it. So today we are going to talk about listing. So right quick, I know there'll be more people coming in, but right quick, do I want to do a that is a big honking class, big guy. Yep. Uh, I want to do a quick poll. If you are a reseller and you sell on eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, Macari, any of those places, post yes, reseller. Post yes that you do, that you list your thing somewhere. Even if you, hey Des, even if you just post them on sale at Facebook Marketplace. Yes, Elizabeth. Yes, Patricia White. Hey, Whitley, Jennifer, yes. Kimberly, yes. Bunch of carrots, yes. Mary, yes. So, yes, you're on Facebook. Oh, yeah, you are on Facebook. Uh, are you a reseller, Susan? Do you list somewhere? Because we're going to talk about listing, and my view of listing is a little bit different than other people's view of listing. Um, and I'm not a good lister. I'm just not. This is why I do auctions because I'd rather hold it up in front of the camera, describe it to my best of ability to y'all, tell y'all what flaws I see on it and all that, and sell it to y'all like that than I had to list it. But I just want to point out some, you've thought about trying to let go and offer up. I want to point out some things that I see people getting hung up on all the time. Hey, Peyton, how are you? Not yet, but soon. You love shopping? I love to shop too. And I shop on eBay and Poshmark and Etsy all the time. I buy a lot on eBay. I buy a lot of lots on eBay and a lot of individual jewelry on eBay. In fact, let me show y'all one of my funniest purchases from eBay that I just recently got. This beautiful ring. See this beautiful ring? And I'm being kind of smarmy here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Genuine Native American Navajo silver ring from China. From China. So there is your keywords from China. It's not silver and it's probably no more Navajo than I am. And but it's a cool ring. I paid $4 for it. And I'm sure that I can sell it and get $4 back for it. So anyway, I won't lose money on it, I'm sure. But there's Boosh. So anyway, but all of you that just came in late, there was some of y'all that just came in late. The question that I've asked so far is, are you a reseller? Genuine from China, yeah. Are you a reseller? And if you're a reseller and you've not answered that question, answer please, because we want to talk about listing. And I'm just going to tell y'all right quick. Um, one of the biggest things that I see people having issues about listing. Now, I don't list because I'm lazy. I'll just tell you, I don't list because I'm lazy. Like I told y'all last night, if you were in here, maybe there's a Navajo living in China. so, so maybe. So anyway, I had to buy it. So, hey Valerie, I haven't seen you in a while. So, um, last night I told everybody I was the laziest busy. I was the busiest lazy person I know. So I stay busy all the time. Okay, one of the things, because I help moderate in several groups, and one of the things that I see moderate and administrate in several of the Facebook groups that are centered around jewelry is one of the things that I see people get hung up so much on about listing their jewelry uh is researching. They research their piece to death. Okay. I have seen questions about I don't list clothes anymore. I've never listed clothes. They'll ask questions like, can you tell me when this was made? Can you tell me who made this? Can you tell me what era this is? On and on. Questions like that. Okay. First of all, when I go buy something and I feel like I'm the average customer, when I go buy something, I rarely read the listing. I know. Oh, the horror. I rarely read the listing. What sells your object to me on Facebook? And if Jennifer Haviland is in here, I've bought from Jennifer Haviland on yeah, I've bought from Jennifer Haviland on eBay. I didn't read her listing. In fact, I had done purchased it and I went back and read that some of the jewelry that I was buying was marked 925. I didn't even realize. I looked at her pictures. I looked at every one of her pictures. Let's see. Did I already put those away? I think I've already put them away. No. I looked at every one of her pictures. I have put the silver pieces away and I've actually already sold them. But I bought this ring lot from her, all these rings, and I looked at them. I looked at her pictures and I pointed out to myself which ones I thought were silver. Then later I went back and read that she says some of them are marked 925. So I'm a like it buyer. Hey Misha. So here's the deal. Okay. I bought these rings. This is one of the rings that was in her lot. Okay, some of them, obviously, she sourced them from a flea market or something. They have flea market tags on them. This is a ring I think that was in her lot. Okay, I can sit. Okay, so I bought 20 rings. My total cost was about $20 after shipping. So I basically paid $1 a ring for them. Okay, so I have $1 in them. But if I spend 4 hours researching this little ring, then I'll tell y'all, y'all have heard me say who that I do outside contracting work for an author. And when I do work like that, I charge people $15 an hour. So if I spend 4 hours researching this little bitty ring, then I need $60 for this ring. Okay. Let's look at it like this. I need $60 for this ring. Who here thinks I can get $60 for this ring? Do you think I can get $60 for this ring? If you do, then buy it from me. Okay. Actually, I need $61 for this ring because I've already, I mean, literally, that's just breaking even if I spend 4 hours on this ring. No, I can't get $61 for this ring. So, what I have to do is to sell this ring, if I wanted to list it, is I have to take my loop, and I've done lost my loop. Go figure, there it is. Take my loop, make sure if it's signed, and it's not signed, okay? It's not signed. I knew it wasn't signed when I picked it up. But make sure it's not, make sure if it's signed. And then I have to make sure I take good pictures. Oh, there goes my phone. I turned it down, but it's vibrating. So anyway, so I have to make sure that my pictures will sell this ring. Okay. So the thing that you can do that's most important for you. Okay. Now, does that mean I'm against all research? Absolutely not. One of the things that bothers me, you're right. And Peyton, that's where I'm going. One of the things that bothers me is for people to list things that are not what they are. If somebody lists an LC piece and tells me that it's Laura Conrad when I know it's Liz Claiborne, I'm like, you didn't do your research. Laura Conrad and Liz Claiborne have some tags that are very similar, but they are distinguishable. Okay. So here's what I do that helps me in listing. First of all, I look at jewelry all day long, all the time. I look at jewelry, whether it's jewelry I'm sorting here, whether it's jewelry online, whether it's jewelry in books, because I have books, and I educate myself as much as possible about marks, about styles, and about the different companies. I educate myself so that then when it's time to research, I can pinpoint research. I can spend 15, 20 minutes going to places that I know where I can find information just like that, so that I'm not having to make $60 on every piece that I sell because I've spent four. Now, on the flip side, people that don't research at all, that's very irritating because a lot of times things are easily found. Easily found. So I'm going to share one of my favorite places for identifying signs, okay? Um, One of my favorite places for identifying signs is, or marks on jewelry, is so one of my favorite places to find things is to go to illusionjewels.com. Okay. I like to go to illusionjewels.com because they're very, very informative. Okay. They tell us, they list things, they show you pictures of the marks if they can. So illusionjewels.com is a great place. Illusion Jewels. There's also a place where I go that is a place for Native American marks, and it is called, I think, Native American A to Z marks, I believe. Let me just pop over here and make sure because I don't want to tell you wrong on that. And I should have had that pulled up. No, it's called Indian Native American Hallmarks. Indian Native American Hallmarks. And it's uh, broke down. They break it down by alphabet, and they also have pictographs. So another place that I like to use to research jewelry is AJU, American. I think it's American Jewelry University or something like that. AJU. There, Booge is putting in links for y'all. Um, a third place, the Spruce. Is that what it's called, Mary? The Spruce. Is that it, Mary? The Spruce. I'm waiting to see what Mary says. The Spruce. I believe it's the Spruce. The Spruce has some articles that are so informative, so very informative about jewelry styles, about jewelry dating, about jewelry information, period. And the second thing is, yes, the Spruce. Okay. The second thing is, I suggest if you are wanting to learn more, you need to group up with other people, and that's why we have the Facebook groups. There's a lot of Facebook groups. There's Texas Gal Jewelry Lovers. There's Always Room for More Jewelry. There's I can't even think of what the name of Tanya's group is. I know that um um Bougie. I couldn't even think of your name, April. My mind went just as blank could be. I know that Bougie knows the name of her group. So anyway, so link yourself up with people that have knowledge, but don't be a lazy researcher, okay? Don't ask everybody to tell you your answers. Now, Des is pointing out something that she likes to spend her time on: search engine optimization and keywords rather than research. She limits her research to no more than 20 minutes each time. If it takes longer, she sets aside and saves it for times when she's stuck in bed, because she has um, a debilitating illness that causes her to have to be, thank you, Booge, I got it, have to be in bed a lot. So anyway, oh, the spruce.com, thank you, Mary, thank you. Actually, let's just, there, oops, I'm looking, there we go. Okay, Mary, now Mary, you can share links. Now you're a moderator. So, okay. So, keywords. We're going to work on some keywords, guys. There will not be a pop quiz at the end of this. Okay. So, last night, hey, Luzon. Hey, Tara, how are you? Ooh, now you have power. Just remember, I can always undo powers. So keywords. Now, I couldn't sell this last night for anything, and I can't figure out why I couldn't sell it, because it's stinking gorgeous, in my opinion. Okay? So, I want everybody to participate and tell me a keyword that you would use for this bracelet. Keyword for this bracelet. Want everybody to participate. Keyword for this bracelet right here. Keyword. I'm waiting. Keyword. Yes, I have two. Ornate. I'll just tell y'all right now, Karen Lebo, if you want to learn about Native American jewelry, Karen Lebo is she's amazing about it. I've learned more. Okay, we've got, oh, Purple Lily says repoussé. I don't think I would use repoussé with it because it's really not carved in the metal. So, not carved, but not hammered, the metal. Look on the inside. It's just mesh, and then there's plastic, and then it's just got this little band of metal through. So it looks Edwardian to you. Green lucite rhinestone bangle bracelet. Bangle, green, ornate, Asian inspired. It's machine stamped. This is a hard one for you. So think of what if you were looking for a green bracelet, what would be your first keyword that you would look for? Valerie, Victorian inspired. Hey, Dragonfly girls, fancy. Okay, here's something else to remember. You're allowed more keywords. Okay, first of all, I can't sell this on Etsy because it's too brand new. Not able to tell if it's plastic or metal, and you cannot tell the size. Okay, so it is, I'll just tell you right now, the opening in it is 2 3/4 inches across. Right here, 2 3/4 inches across. Okay, so it's a good size bracelet. I can get my hand in it, and I have a big hand. So anyway, so it's a good size bracelet. It has rhinestones. It has metal. Hey, Darlene Buckland, welcome. Elegant. It is elegant. Just remember certain places. Now, like I started to say, I can't list this on Etsy because it's too new and I didn't make it. Okay. So, chunky gold tone rhinestone green bangle bracelet, and give the measurements and the depth of it, as in how wide it is. Like, yes, good for a 7.5 to 8 inch wrist. Yes. So, your keywords is what will sell this. Kind of. Okay. Kind of. Your pictures are also going to sell it. Now, pictures stress me out. I'll just tell you right now, pictures stress me out. But I have learned one thing. I'm not a professional photographer, and I cannot always make what I see in my head come out in a picture, no matter what I do. The word bangle turns you off immediately. So you get too detailed. But take good, clean, crisp pictures. Certain places like Poshmark and Etsy, they allow props and stuff. eBay does not. eBay wants it on a white background or a neutral background. Sometimes you can use black to make it really pop if it's something that will really pop. Let's just see. I want to lay this against black and see. Does black make that pop? I don't know. Anyway, shadows in your pictures. There are ways to overcome shadows. More and more light. Lots and lots and lots and lots of more light. So, bargain shopping. Hey, Carol, you're awful with keywords and pictures. See, I don't like, I'll just tell y'all, this is why I do auctions. I don't like trying to think of keywords, and I don't like to take pictures. My blouse. Anyway, but I've learned that, first of all, Poshmark is super easy to list on. Let's describe this one. So this one is not a bangle. It's a snap bracelet. I'll give you a link. It is unsnapped. It is 8 3/4 inches long. It has double closures. When it is snapped on the biggest one, it will fit. It is 2 3/4, so it'll fit a 7 to 8 inch wrist probably. So let's talk about this one. Okay, this is hair. I don't know what that, there's a name for that. I don't know what it is. It's dyed calf hair or dyed some kind of hair. This is hair. You've got a trifold poster board from Dollar Tree for a white background. You have to list today for sure, so hope the shadows don't get you today. What is the name of the, what is it? Is Poshmark free to list on? Poshmark does not charge you an upfront fee to list. When you sell on Poshmark, they take 20% of your sales. And see, I'd rather do that. I know what I'm gonna, if I'm selling something for $10, then they get 2 of it and I make $8. So, animal faux hair snap bracelet fits an 8-inch wrist. That's a good description. You didn't say anything about the spikies. What would you say about the spikies? I would probably use the word punk or funky. Probably I would use faux with the length and the width. You wouldn't say anything about the snappies. These are metal spikes. So you didn't see those. So I would probably say funky, faux, leopard leather, whatever, yada yada, metal spikes, localized, gold tone metal. Yep. Yes, they only pay when the person gets their package. So, rock animal print. This is helpful. Wide band. Yes, it is wide. It is 1.25 inches wide. It fits on my wrist. Studded snap bracelet. So do I think research is unnecessary? Absolutely not. I think everybody should research. I think we should always be learning something about jewelry. If we want to stay on top of the game, we always need to be learning something about jewelry. Last night, I kind of felt kind of dumb because several people asked me some questions about shipping. Now, I sell a lot and I ship a lot, but they were asking me about shipping to Canada. And they were asking me questions about the conversion rate on money. Now, I did not know the answer to those questions, so I felt kind of dumb. But there were people in the chat that were from Canada that answered them. And so what my point to that is if we're selling jewelry, then we need to know about jewelry. Okay? If we're selling jewelry, we need to know about jewelry. Okay? If I'm selling clothes, I need to know about clothes. I don't sell clothes. If I'm selling purses, I need to know about purses. Now, do I have to be an expert about each one of those things? No, but the more that I know, the better I can describe my things. The more that I know about jewelry, the more better I can describe, the better I can even take pictures because I know what is. And let me tell you why I'm saying that. There are certain kinds of jewelry, namely Juliana. Juliana is does everybody know what Juliana is? Juliana is a style of jewelry that has rhinestones. And the way the rhinestones on the back look is what identifies the jewelry. Okay. There is what's called a figure 8 puddling on it. They also have some of the rhinestones have open backs. Oh, Carol, you do too know. You know lots of things. Anyway, so it's really important. I see pieces all the time identified as Juliana that are not Juliana. And you can just tell from my husband is being a smart aleck. You can just tell from the way the back of the rhinestones look. And so if you educate yourself, you also need to know your customer base if you only sell locally. That is true. If you're only selling locally, then that's that's one of the things about my flea market booths. There are things that you guys never see that go straight to my flea market booth. Y'all hear Dave? They're saying hi, Dave. Anyway, he's hollering in there, making him a glass of tea. He just came in from his walk. But there are things that y'all never see that I don't sell to y'all, not because it's not things that y'all wouldn't like. It's just I know that they heard you hollering and they said, "Hi, Dave."
Hi.
Hi. Go sit down and play your game.
I'm watching TV.
Okay, that's fine too.
I'm watching TV.
Okay. He's so funny. Anyway, but there are things that I just know that if I take down there, they're going to buy. Now, most of what I sell in my flea market booth is dollar jewelry. I'll just be honest. I sell it for $1, and I have taken nicer things down there, but they just don't go because they don't know what they are. The crowd for that flea market down there is not there. Now, my other flea market over in the other town, I take a totally different style of thing over there because I know what sells over there. So you have to know, first of all, you need to know your local customer if you have a customer. When I sort through picking my things, I promise you I'm not just trying to target people, But I see things and I think, oh, Babsy will like that. Susan Gill, she likes beads, so here's a bead lot. Jennifer likes this. Vita likes this, you know. So, yes, the more that I've sold to you guys, the more that I know. So, but in listing, I'm trying to sell to somebody who does not know me and who I do not know. And so I have to make sure that my keywords are spot on, my pictures are spot on, and my research is solid. Now, again, you can have solid research without spending 4 hours. So, and also, you know, we all spend massive amounts online. I mean, as a nation, we all spend massive amounts online. What is there to keep you from watching, going and looking at jewelry pictures, watching videos? That's why I just watch unjarring videos. There are so many people that are doing videos that know so much. Thelma, she knows jewelry, and she can spot James Avery a mile away. Okay. Karen Lebo, oh my gosh, I think that what she don't know about jewelry is probably, I mean, Karen Lebo's kind of my hero, and I don't like stalk her, but I watch every video she makes. So, um, Angie, she knows a lot about vintage jewelry, guys. Do not discredit learning from the videos. So if you watch videos and you think you're wasting your time, you're not. So our takeaway from all this is, if you've got any question that you want to ask about listing, ask it and we'll see what we can do to help. I got some things in the mail today. Pay attention to your customers. Very good. Marcia says, cool. Misha, we'll check out your video. So I bought these in Bougie's auction the other night that she done on Facebook. They are sterling silver. They have what looks like to me to be turquoise beads. Are those turquoise beads? They sure look like turquoise beads. And very, very interesting. I have never seen this before. Let me get out my little eyeball. I've never seen that. They have a little hang tag right here that says 95. So I thought sold a lot, but not 100% sure. Hmm. No, they almost look a little bit too turquoisey colored to me to be sodalite. So sodalite's pretty though. I love sodalite. Definitely feel like a stone. So I'm gonna give y'all one more chance. Anybody got any questions? We're fixing to describe one more thing, okay, guys? Want to describe one more thing. And I really wish I had a better way to hang these up. Oh, here we go. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I got me a pretty little thing. I don't know if you can see it laying there like that. Nope. Oh, okay, that won't work. So I want y'all to give me keywords. Tell me keywords. Okay, I'll give you specifics on these. They are sterling silver. They are dichroic glass. You like that top? Thank you. I usually wear a undershirt under a blue tank top, and I can't find my blue tank top. They are a dichroic glass and art glass. Crap. They may be broken now. They're not. So, describe. Keyword me, guys. Keywords. Since I do not and probably will not ever do videos, have to say thank you. No, you do not upset me a bit. artisan made sterling dichroic glass dangle earrings. Sterling silver art glass dangle earrings. Deco. Now, I'm going to turn these towards you like this. Let's see if I can get my hand behind that. Would you use any other keyword when I turn these like this? I would be very tempted, personally, to use the keyword peacock with these. This right here looks like the inside, the back of a peacock feather. And I don't know if it's translating very good on the video, but inside that looks like a peacock feather. I would use peacock colors, peacock colored artisan glass, swirled colors, sterling silver dichroic art glass, bead drop hook earrings. Yep, they are hook. I'm looking. Okay. Then what? Got some peacock colors in them. Those are pretty. I think I may have to keep them. Sorry. There was your phrase. I may have to keep them. I like them. So they would actually match what I'm wearing very well today. So, anyway. So, guys, look at things. Think of the best words you can to describe them. Research to a point. These right here. Now, I know, and I have seen people do this. You knew you'd hear it. I've seen people do this. Spend hours trying to research where exactly the dichroic glass came from, the artisan glass came from. I don't think that's important in trying to sell that, where it came from. Um, there's no telling. There's no marks on it to indicate where it came from. Now, if you find a signed piece that has a signature in the glass, then you betcha. Do your research and find out where that came from. But if I told you this come from Dichroic Island and it was hand blown by the chief of the Dichroids, that wouldn't, first of all, you would laugh at me, okay? But I have seen people do that. You're wasting. Okay, we're all resellers, right? We are all basically contractors, self-employed. You can make your own in the microwave. Cool. Now I want to make some, Peyton. Okay. Hey, Hearts of Fire Couture, welcome. So, okay, yeah, those look really good with my top, don't they? Okay, I like these earrings too, but anyway, no matter, no, with artisan pieces, they have may have made the components or taken them from vintage pieces to purchase them, right? So, but you know, there there comes a point when you have to realize, first of all, that your time is money. Okay, my time is money. So if now I waste a lot of money and I waste a lot of time, I'll be the first one to tell you that. Uh, Dave will probably be the second one to tell you that. But your time is money, so make sure that the time you spend researching is time that is valuable, that it's not just chasing after things that aren't important. Not that everything, not that there's things that are not important, but just just make sure that what you're doing is things that are going to make a real point for you. That okay, so see this right here? Those beads up here, those let me reach up here, pull them down. Maybe they don't want to come down. They're like, no, we're up here. We want to stay up here. Okay. Now, Peyton Peyton knows a lot about jewelry, and if you do not know Peyton, Peyton is she just knows a lot about jewelry. I sing Peyton's praises quite often, but she helped me so much on finding that this piece right here is a pre-Columbian reproduction piece. It's a reproduction of a pre-Columbian piece, I should say that, right. Anyway, but it's still worth money. Now, I still have a little bit of more research to do on this. Right. People get too deep in the concept of having to be accurate in their listings. You do have to be accurate, but you don't have to know every tiny detail. So, when I research this, I will research the company. I will also research. I saw a strand of beads really similar to these. I'll do some research on that and all that. And more than likely, I'm not going to list those beads because y'all know I have my paranoia issues, and selling something like that online breaks me out in hives. So what am I going to do? I'm going to sell that on the MSP auction is what I'm going to do. I will describe it the best I can. I will tell what I've learned about it. But that's me. You all have your own hangups. Paper is the shiznit. I don't know what that. I don't know what Mary. Okay, I don't know what that means. What is a shiznit? Tell me. Have I ever used image lookup, reverse image lookup, and I have a love-hate relationship because most of the time I cannot. Most of the time, see, when I describe Peyton, I say she's the bee's knees. So anyway, like, okay. Anyway, okay, but anyhow, so y'all made me just totally lose my lose my when and that's what actually, Peyton, you just summed up one of the concepts I want to get across. When you learn something and you file it away to your memory bank, then once you've learned it, it's valuable to you all the way through. So, okay, when a very 1990s term. Okay, 1990s. I was raising babies. So, anyway, and anyhow, but when you file that to your memory bank, that's why when people post pictures of marks, most of the time I don't go looking for them because I already know. I already know what that mark means. Just like, and I think, how many times, how many times are we going to answer the question for what is the UNI mark? It's a simple mark. I mean, yeah. How many times are you going to? I mean, and sometimes I think some of the same people ask it over and over and over. That, I don't have a picture perfect memory, but I do try to remember everything all the time. So I do try to remember, I don't try to remember everything all the time. I do try to remember things that I've been asked before. So you and I are in Premier Designs and Simply Vera. Yes. And the Simply Vera, if you don't know what the Simply Vera tag looks like, it looks like a little flyer. But if you study that little flyer, there is a V and a S and a V and a S and a V and a S all the way around the petals. If you look at it close, and once you see that V and S, you'll never unsee it, and you'll know that tag every time you see it. So, but Premiere sticks in your head. Yeah, Premiere is real easy. PD, Premiere Design. So, anyway, so that's just some things that I wanted to share about listing. Um, I'm going to crawl down off my soapbox, and I hope that everything that we talked about today was helpful to you guys. And in no means, in no manner, and in no form does this mean that you cannot ask questions. Ask your questions. If you can't find it, ask your questions, but always give it a try to see if you can find it yourself. So you got goodies in the mail. Only got one goodie in the mail, so you can't remember where your glasses are, but you can tell me the age of a brooch by the back of it. So It's all about learning where you love what you love. Yeah, I need to learn the age of a brooch by the back of it. I love brooches, but I don't know the age of them. I can look at the back of them and tell you if they're vintage or not, you know. So, speaking of that, Peyton, can you tell me what years they used the the thing that makes what I call the V, the back that makes the V back? I don't even have a brooch sitting over here. So, what years did they use the V back? Okay, you've got this straight across. That's a new, but you've got, they make some that have a V back. I would love to know what years those were made. So, I've looked and looked for that, and I can't find it. So, extensive nose. It's my James Avery ring. All right. Yay. Except Premier Designs, you and I. So, uh, I know she doesn't do the rhinestones. Listen at her. She don't do the rhinestones on the back of my brooches. Oh, booty hooty hooty. Booty hooty hooty. I don't even have a brooch laying up there. All I've got rhinestones. So, anyway, so guys, we're gonna say goodbye. You're gonna guess 50s and 60s. That was kind of where I thought was maybe 40s to 60s. So, um, anyway, so thanks for being here. Thanks for taking some time out to listen to me ramble. But I do want to help y'all. I want us all to be able to sell our things, because when we sell our things, that means we get to buy more. Yay! So, anyway, so tonight at 6:30, Barbie Crafts is doing an auction, and you know her and Ken, they hang out till the cows come home. This poor little old woman, she can't hang with those. I'm not one of those big dogs. You know, if you can't hang with the big dogs, you got to stay off the porch. I have to just stay on my little short porch, so I can't hang that long. So, anyway, so. And Barbie knows I'm just funning. I am by no way being negative. I'm just funning at her. So, anyway, so you guys have a wonderful day. Be blessed. Be blessed. And I'm going to say it again, just because it really touched me. If you've not watched Miss Princess Cassero's video about being positive, go over there and watch it. Learn some positive things about everybody that's in our jewelry community. So, you guys have a good one. Thanks, guys. Love y'all. Bye, y'all. Later, taters.